Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How you doing? Are you pumped?
Hell yeah, dude, the intro is awesome as hell, bro.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. We got in the house, in the movie dojo, we got Alex Leyba. What's going on, man? I don't have any, like, I don't have any of that. I'll bootleg it. How you doing, my friend?
All right, man. How about you?
Good, good. I just like I gotta reach out to. I've been wanting to reach out to you for a while now, just to kind of get you on the channel and talk movies. And I can't remember how I came across your channel. I really don't remember. I think I was just browsing.
That's probably what movie you're cool, dude.
Maybe. I came across your channel and I started watching your videos, and I was like, this guy knows his stuff. Like I was like, 'cause he's not a poser.
I'm glad that I actually fooled you into, like you thinking that I actually know what I'm talking about.
Damn it.
I did it.
Yeah, I was just like, this guy, he knows his stuff, and he's got a passion for movies, and he's one of them younglings. That's right, that actually has knowledge, So, but yeah, I was like, I'm enjoying this guy's content. Your movie collection is insane. It's ridiculous. Like, do you have a number?
Dude. Okay, I counted them. Okay, I think this is.
Hold on, let me blow it up for chat.
Oh,
that's watching.
No, that's way better. Okay.
Let me blow it up for chat. There you go.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah,
right.
I am over. Well, first of all, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. And also, I'm about over 1,300 now.
Oh my God.
Nuts.
Oh my God, that's insane.
It is insane. Yeah.
Woo! I wouldn't doubt it if you had more, to be honest. I just forgot.
I probably do now. But...
Yeah, it's really 3,000, but Do you use Blu-ray.com?
I do use Blu-ray.com.
Yeah. It's that app that has saved me from rebuying the same movie. I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of movies too, and sometimes I forget what I have.
Dude, me too.
Have you done that? Like a couple of times I'll be like in Best Buy and I'll be like walking around and I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Oh shit, I got this already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like it's that happens a lot, like when I'm in stores like Disc Replay and stuff like that. I'll see like a cool edition of a movie and like it's funny because I always never thought that I would get to this point where I'd actually like forget what I had, because early on,
right?
Whatever, like the first 500 movies, like it's so easy to remember, but now it's where I have over 1,000.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of hard to remember sometimes of what I have, like.
Yeah.
It's I remember if I bought this already.
I know, right? There was a theory out there saying that if you're given more than 11 choices with anything, it's hard to pick what you want to do or what you want. Yeah. I think that's kind of true because we have so many.
True,
yeah, we have 5 billion streaming services, right? We got 5 billion streaming services and a huge, physical, collection, physical copy collection. Yeah. Sometimes we're like, man, I don't know what to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what's going on, brother? How have you been? It's great to have you here on the channel. What you been up to, my friend?
Not too much. I mean, just hanging out, watching movies, working.
How's work?
Working on that movie. I mean, it's work. You know how it is.
Yeah, work is work, right? I got you. I totally get you. Yeah, we'll get to your movie. That's another reason why I invite you on here, so we can talk about your upcoming film. But we'll leave that. We will segue that towards the end, my friend.
All right.
But we got the Movie Dojo Army showing up here. Brad gets Grant saying, "What up?" You got John here saying, "Hey, Alex, what's up?"
What's up,
There we
John?
go. Kevin Lambert in the house. There you go. He just saw your collection there. He goes, "Wow, that's dedication." I was like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Alex is just like me, except he's probably got way more than I do. What's up, Bo? What's cracking? Oh yeah, Benji. What's cracking? We got some people watching right now. How
Benji
awesome is that?
Skarsgård. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have some fun here. So, what got you into movies in terms of your passion and love for them? What was
Oh,
some of them?
it's
What was some of the movies, or what about film that you're like, this is my stick. I'm hooked. I'm gonna start collecting.
well, I've loved movies like ever since I was younger, and like I always like throughout my whole childhood, I'd go like rent 5 movies a week and watch them. But I didn't get into collecting until I got into high school. I think 8th grade. I started collecting Blu-rays in 2011, so I've been doing this for 10 years. And
Yeah.
so, but it was in 2012, I started looking up like videos about like Blu-rays and stuff like that on the internet. Like I started, like that's when I first started to develop like interest in it. Like right before I got into high school, and the first person I found was the Flick Pick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your,
I recently just spoke to him. He said he wanted to come on the channel, but he's so busy. Knowing
yeah,
that guy, he'll probably send me a message, and he'll probably never get to it.
yes, you're right.
5 years from now, Flick Pick will be on the channel. But nice. That's
I
another
love
guy I enjoy watching. I enjoy
exactly.
watching
I
him too.
love
But yeah, go
John.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, but yeah, I love John, and like and like it was like he was the only one that I watched for a while, and then I discovered Stuckman and everyone else, but and
Yeah.
so like yeah, like he was the first thing that made me like think like, man, like loving movies and collecting Blu-rays is cool.
Right.
And
Right.
then like I said, I found like Stuckman and Cool Duder and all them and Wet Movie, and then
Yeah. Shout out to Brendan. That's right.
yes, shout out to
And
Brendan.
Fluffy Gamer and
Oh,
Cinestalker.
that's
Shout
right.
out. But yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I rewatched that video you did with them.
Which
Uh,
one?
the one, the vlog you guys did a few years ago, and where you guys went to Amoeba Records.
Oh my goodness, that was way back. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was comedy.
Yeah,
We've been wanting to hang out forever since, but it's been difficult. But we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen somehow. But yeah, that's awesome, and it's kind of funny you mention that because it's kind of funny, like the whole stigma of movie buff or movie nerd
hmm
is kind of like popular now. Like nobody looks down on it. Like, oh, woo, we got a huge collection of movies. Awesome, yeah, I love it. Right? Nobody's going, oh, that guy. Oh, that guy in his movies. Nobody's doing that now. You know what I mean? It's like times have changed for the better, I feel.
yeah.
But you got some people saying, what's up here? Look, we got, hi, y'all. Miss Sung Park in the house. Oh, yeah. Hector saying, what's up? Leyba?
Hector.
Oh,
Hector's my main
shit.
guy.
John saying, sup, Leyba? Oh, yeah, they come in to see
What's up, John?
the Leybanator. That's right. Oh, man. Oh, well, thank you, Kevin. So always have great guests. Well, thank you.
You're kidding, I love you.
But yeah, it's. Were you like me? I mean, obviously, I'm ancient compared to you, but were you like me in a way in terms of collecting, where you were like, nah, man, VHS is where it's at. I'm never gonna transition to DVD. Pfft, I'm never gonna do that. And then as soon as I started buying DVDs, that was it. And I was just like DVD mania. And then when Blu-rays came out, I was like, man, I ain't never buying Blu-rays. I did the same thing with 4K. Now I'm buying 4K now. It's horrible. Were you like that?
Well, I wasn't like a purist, and I mean like are you saying like was I like wanting to like
Like
stick
you
with one
refusing,
format?
like, because you have
Oh,
so much of what you have already. Like you have like a billion DVDs. You're like, and Blu-rays announced. Ooh, it's like
okay. No,
it was
I mean
like, no,
I'm
I'm
all
good. I don't
about
need Blu-ray. Were you like that? Because that's how I was at first.
no, I wasn't. I'm all about like getting like the best format, but at the same time though, like when like 4Ks came out, I did kind of feel like okay,
Hesitant.
this is gonna blow up. I'm gonna have to rebuy so many movies. It's like okay, but like 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 it's for the better, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I got to rebuy all these, But
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to behave. I'm trying to be picky. Like obviously, I'll buy something I don't have on Blu-ray if I really want it. But if I have to rebuy something, I'm like, all right, I got it. Like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, I got to rebuy that in
yeah,
4K. There's some movies I got to rebuy. Like if there's Saving Private Ryan out there. You know what's sad is I heard the 4K transfer for Terminator 2 is terrible.
yeah. Okay,
What?
so it's okay. So like, it looks better in terms of like the image quality.
Okay.
Like you could I mean, okay, it's 4K, but
Yeah.
like if you pause it like and put the images side by side, there's obviously way more detail in the 4K image. But like really the main problem with it is the color grading they did. They smoothed it out to make it look like it was shot digitally and took all the film grain out. But like the
Yeah.
Blu-ray, looks they're pretty much as the film originally did. And like
Okay, that's what's going on.
it's just the blue like green color
Do
grading
you have it?
look good. It kind of looks like an Alex Leyba video. But,
This guy. Do you
but I
have
mean,
it?
I do have it. Yes, like that's the one I got autographed by Furlong when I met him. Which
Oh well, shit. Well, you got to
I'm
keep that. We got to
yeah,
keep
but I'm
that.
pissed that I did that though, because the 4K sucks. And the other thing that sucks is that the extended edition, the special edition, is not
Yeah.
on 4K. It's the theatrical edition. It's like if I'm showing somebody
Really?
Terminator 2, I'm gonna
Yeah.
show them the extended edition. It's got the smile scene, and it's got so many other.
It's only the
You know,
theatrical on the 4K?
yeah, it sucks. I
That's
mean,
bizarre.
I know. But like on the Blu-ray,
Yeah.
like they have like it's so weird. Like I've never seen this before because like they use like both versions on the Blu-ray and the 4K release to where like you can watch the extended cut like on the Blu-ray, but like the extended scenes weren't like color timed the same way because they didn't do that process for the 4K with the extended cut. So it cuts
Okay.
from normal looking. Okay, it cuts from like the crappy blue color grading to like the like the normal like stuff when it goes to the extended scenes. So it's like it's
Right.
kind of weird.
Right.
I've never seen that before. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. That's
I
that's
wish I
so
would have had
bizarre.
Furlong autograph the regular Blu-ray, not the 4K.
Hey, it's okay. Keep the 4K in some case. Put it on the shelf. There you go. You don't have to
Yeah,
watch it.
lock
Just
it
keep
up
it.
so I never have to watch
Yeah.
it again.
Just. Oh boy. Well,
Mhm.
they'd have to re-release that. Terminator 2 is so popular. I was excited when Terminator 2 was supposed to come out on 4K at first because they had that. Did you see the what is it?
Yes.
The
And
endoskeletons
the hand,
hand
yeah.
in the case? They were selling that. I was like, oh my god, I want that. But where in the hell am I going to put it in this house, right? But I did
Yeah.
want it. But once I found out about the picture, I was like, oh, I kind of killed the buzz. They're
Didn't
gonna re.
the
It's such a popular movie. They're gonna re-release it.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
It's in my top 10 favorite of all time. But did they cancel that? I'm pretty sure they canceled that release of the hand, didn't they?
Oh, they did. Oh, I didn't
Yeah, I
know.
don't think they ever released it.
Oh, well,
I
that
could
sucks
be
for whoever
wrong.
pre-ordered it.
Yes,
they
exactly.
just they just figured no one's gonna buy it.
I have no clue why they would cancel it. Maybe some sort of defect with it or something like that, or whatever the
Oh,
word is. But I
I
don't know.
don't
I
know.
could be wrong, but I think that's what happened with that one.
Speaking of having the correct versions in high quality picture, one of my favorite movies of all time is I love The Warriors. That's my movie right there. And I got the Blu-ray, and it's the new version with the comic book panels and all that, and it's fun. It's fun. You could still enjoy it,
Hmm.
but the theatrical is where it's at for me. The theatrical version of The Warriors is where it's at. And unfortunately, that's not on Blu-ray yet. It's still not on Blu-ray. If you buy, I have like a what do I have? I think I have a I have a steel book of the Warriors, and it has because I just wanted the steel book. The steel book just looked cool, so I bought the steel book of it, and inside it had the Blu-ray of the new version, right? The comic book panel cut, which is fun, but in the back, at least it still had a theatrical for people could watch both versions, but it's only on DVD. And
Oh,
I'm like,
damn.
come on, man.
Sucks.
With the technology we have now, you can put everything on one disc or two discs. Come on, let's do it.
Exactly.
But yeah, so have you seen the Warriors? I'm sure you've seen the Warriors, right?
No, I never have. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my goodness! Well, you got homework. You got
Exactly.
Fat Samurai Guy homework now. It's
Hmm.
the perfect late nighter, man. When nothing's on TV, dude, that's the movie to watch. Get some popcorn and watch the Warriors. It's great. Let's see here. We had a fun versus episode a while back. We had the Warriors versus the Outsiders versus the Wanderers. That was a fun episode if you want to check that out. What's up, Tyler? What's going on? He's collecting physical media rules. So, what is your thoughts on the whole? Well, physical media is dying because of streaming, but out of nowhere, man, there are so many. Like recently, there are the floodgates are open for physical media. Like Arrow, all these special editions coming out. 88 Films, Eureka. Like it is insane. Criterion's now doing 4K. Like there's a
Thank God.
right? Finally, right?
Finally, it took them long enough. Jesus.
Right? That there's a huge resurgence of physical media, like right now. It's like nuts. So people are kind of like, some people are kind of taken back, like, well, maybe physical media is going to stay around a lot longer than what we thought. What are your thoughts on that? What do you think?
Well, I think like that. It's gonna like I feel like it's just fizzling out in terms of like so like the amount of movies in stores, has shrunk so much, like especially with the pandemic. Even before the pandemic, I feel like Best Buys, Targets, and stuff like that,
It's terrible.
shrunk. But at the same time, though, I feel like physical media still is pretty much alive, like you just said, and I feel like it's gonna be around for a while. I mean, like there's still digital. Like everyone has their choice.
Right.
Like for digital or Blu-ray, and it just depends on which one you like. But
I think it's good. It's good to have the choice.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like I feel like we don't have anything to worry about. Like I feel like us Blu-ray collectors don't have anything to worry about in terms of it like completely going away.
Right.
Like for a long time. I think
good.
I think physical media is going to stay where it's at.
Good.
For a while.
Good. I hope so. Because you know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Me and you are not going to be doing pickup videos anymore. Me and you're not going to be doing Blu-ray collecting videos anymore. We're going to have a ticket. We're like, hey, I just bought The Warriors theatrical and Blu-ray digital. It's just going to be tickets. Hey, isn't this exciting? You guys enjoying this? Woo, fun, wee.
Yeah, it's unboxing video for
I know, just tickets. It's receipts.
Oh, man, that would suck if it came to that. Like 5 years later, hey everyone, we got a new ticket update. First one we got here, nice looking ticket.
Oh, ticket pickups.
Ticket pickup, yeah.
Oh my God. John says here, physical copies are always the go for me. There you go.
For sure. I feel like they are for every film fan. I mean, like,
yeah.
I don't know any film fan who doesn't like the collecting side of, what I mean?
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's kind of similar to comic books. Like I totally get it. Again, when comic books went digital, I get it. It's easier, it's quicker. People can just go through it really quick and then go off on their day. They don't have to worry about space being taken up and getting boxes and all that plastic bags. But it's just, I get it. I understand it. And if that's cool for them, great. But for me, it's just not the same without holding it.
Exactly.
And reading the pages and feeling the physical copy. You know what I mean? It's just not the same.
Exactly.
So what do you got there?
This is nice. Just a random movie.
Oh, you just good. You just stroke it. Oh.
Yes,
ooh.
exactly. Like with you talking like that, like I just had to just pick up a movie. Like, yes, you're right. Wow, this is so
right.
No.
I'm telling you, and it's nothing like, and with your collection in the background, the setup like that, it's almost like it's a throwback to the old Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video, having your movies displayed on shelves and stuff, and it's awesome to see the collection like that. It's just
Yeah.
so cool to walk in there and just grab another one. Grab another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Stroke it. Yeah. Oh.
yeah. It's funny 'cause this shelf is from a closing down family video, and so like I got
Oh.
buying
Okay.
that shelf from there.
What'd you grab there?
Oh, I got the Fargo Steelbook.
Oh,
So
that's a
happy
good
I
movie.
finally found this.
Was that a hard to find?
I found it at like I always kind of held off on getting it. I thought, okay, I already got the Blu-ray. The only difference with the Shout Factory Steelbook Blu-ray is that like I don't think they really did much to the audio or picture quality, but there's just one special feature on there that's new. And then I thought, I don't really care. I'm good with the Blu-ray. Then I saw it in a disc replay, and I thought,
Yeah.
screw it, I'll finally do it. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, Fargo's great. That's a good
Oh, I
one
love
right
it. The
there.
TV show's great too.
Oh, that forgot they had a TV series. Yeah.
Yes.
What is the one your treasure, the physical media movie related treasure? What do you have? Could you show it to us,
Dude, okay,
or
so
is it too
like,
difficult to get to it?
okay, alrighty. You mean like one singular treasure, or like?
Just grab something that you can talk about, just for fun,
Ah, shit. Okay. So,
or grab several. Fuck it.
all right, there is. Okay, so like, I don't know if I have like one singular one that's like my favorite thing. I mean, like, if that was the case, I would like pick probably a couple of my autographed ones. But I don't know. But I don't know. I have a couple interesting stories about
Yeah.
stuff. I just gotta think.
You got to get the 12-foot ladder to.
Yes.
If it's too difficult to get to it, don't worry about it.
I still have this. Oh shit.
Hold on, let me zoom
I
in
still
on
have
it here.
this.
Hold on. Let me zoom in.
The limited Arrow edition of Donnie Darko. I'm glad I never sold that.
Oh my good! I guarantee you that's gone. You probably can't find that.
Exactly.
Right.
That's very rare. But hang on.
Nice. Hello there. How are all you badasses doing right now? All you moving, loving badasses. Hanging out with the Samurai Guy in the afternoon, or at least an afternoon over here. That's right. And Mr. Leyba. Hold on, let me get rid of my mug. Hold on a second. There we go.
I got a few here. First of all, Endgame, signed by Joe Russo. I really like the Steelbook.
Hold on, and blow it up. There we go.
Signed by Joe Russo in blue.
Oh, nice.
Got to be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I mean,
Do you have the plastic cases for those, for the steelbooks, like protectors?
I don't know. I just never bothered to get them. I mean, I really need to, because like a lot of my steelbooks have like deteriorated over time, so I probably should get on that.
Yeah, some people use the bags. I just get the plastic protector case. It's just looks nicer than putting in a little slip bag.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And we'll talk a
Mhm.
little bit more about that when we get to Mr. Russo a little bit later. That's going to be cool.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then this movie, it's called The Dirties. It's like a found footage, like mockumentary kind of thing. And,
all right.
And yeah, like this is a really good one. Like this movie is, or this Blu-ray edition is incredibly rare. It's I got 141 out of 150. And
Wow.
and it's like each one of the covers were like parodies of of popular movies. Like this one's obviously Magnolia.
Yeah, yes, I thought it was at first, actually.
Yeah, and like it's I mean, I'm not gonna get too far into it, but like there's it's a Blu-ray 3-disc thing. There's a lot of special features on it and stuff, and like
Nice.
it's basically like about like a couple of high school kids who are like film buffs, and it's
Nice.
a must watch. You got to check it out.
All right, I'm gonna check that out.
But
Let's see
you
over
can't
here.
get that
Go ahead.
Blu-ray anywhere though.
Let's see here. Hold on.
It's
looking
definitely
at
one
that.
of my more rare like favorite. things
Nice,
about
nice.
Pablo.
Hold on. I thought some comments. Here we go. Joe says, "Good afternoon. Alex Leyba is the greatest YouTuber of all time." Look at that. See? And you got the Samurai Guy to say it.
Thank you, Joe. I
So
love
what you need to do is snip out that clip and use it to advertise.
I will. I think I will.
You should. Go ahead.
I will
Have
do
fun.
that.
Yeah, have
I
fun
will
with
do
that.
that.
Yeah. Let's see here. We got some more comments here. Oh my goodness, Chevelle, what is going on, my friends? He goes, "Hey, bro, Ninja, we are going to get on this podcast." Well, I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting, my brothers. Let's get you on here and talk about some rock music and movies. Let's do it. Let's see here. Flicks Snacks Nixon Nax says he watched his short Solitary State earlier, and it's awesome. Fuck me up a little though.
Okay, I don't like that anymore. Okay, it's not. I don't. It sucks.
Why? What? You want to
I
talk
don't
about
know.
it?
It's just like we were younger. You know, that was when we were like just little kids in school.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like there are parts to it that are okay, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just I can't help but cringe, you know, when watching it now. But I appreciate though who said that.
That was Flicks, Snacks, and Nick Nax said it.
Okay,
The
I
name
love
always
that name. First of all.
it always cracks me up there.
But I appreciate you, dude. Thank you.
But yeah, man, let's talk a little bit more about movies here, and then we'll get into your YouTube and stuff here.
Mhm.
So let's see here. The future of the superhero genre. What do you think? Is time passing it by? Is it dying out? Or
Sort of.
it's just this is temporary.
Okay, so I think like you can only do the same formula so many times, you know?
Right.
And like I mean, yes, like I don't know. I think it will fizzle out, but I don't know. I don't know if it will or not. Like I think like it will like eventually, but you know, like it'll be like a long time from now, you know? Because
I think
I mean like it's the same like formula
yeah.
with a lot of them. I mean, I do really like superhero films,
Yeah,
but
me too.
I'm not like the biggest fan of them, you know. But
I think Spider-Man is the test. I
is
think
the what?
Spider-Man's the test. If
What do you mean?
Spider-Man comes out, the next one.
Yeah.
If that one comes out, and I highly doubt that will bomb. It's
Probably
Spider-Man.
not.
Highly doubt that will bomb. But
Especially
yeah,
if Maguire and Andrew are
Garfield, yeah.
confirmed, which they have. Like, there's no way in hell they're not in the fucking movie. But I feel like
Why are
my
they trying to hide it?
I don't know. Okay, so my theory is that they just have cameos in it. I mean, like
Well,
that's my
probably.
theory. Like, I think they just show up around the end, and then the whole movie focuses around the villain. I feel like they're just in it a little bit, and that's why they don't want to like say too much because they don't want everyone to think that they're in the whole movie. I think maybe
Right.
that's a part of it, but I don't know.
But
I could be wrong. I don't know.
yeah, if Spider-Man bombs, then you know it's over. But we all know Spider-Man's not going to bomb. But
Exactly.
here's the thing though.
I'm so pumped.
What if it's successful, but still not as successful as Marvel wants it to be? Do they
That-
still consider that a fail? You know?
That's also possible, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. But I just hope they don't delay it. Oh man, that would suck. I'm
That
so
would suck,
pumped
yeah.
for that. Like the Sam Raimi trilogy was my jam. Like when I was, you know, when I was younger. Like
yeah.
those are some of my favorite movies growing up. Even Spider-Man 3.
Oh, wow, you even like Spider-Man 3, huh?
Yes, one of my biggest guilty pleasure movies. And honestly, I don't think it's as bad as everyone says. Even watching it now, I still don't think it's as bad as everyone says. Yes.
There you go. Alex got rhythm. He got rhythm. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite of the three. But yeah, that's the classic. People still consider that Spider-Man. What I hear now, this is what I hear. I hear people love Andrew Garfield in the suit. They love him in the suit. He's got the wisecracks, the quips, all that stuff. They just didn't buy him as Peter Parker. He was a little bit too good looking, and he was kind of a ladies' man. He wasn't a nerd. You know what I mean? They didn't really buy him as Peter Parker.
Agree.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that. Yeah.
And then Tom Holland, people like him, but they don't like his movies. So that's what not me. That's what people are. That's what the word is. So I think the overall consensus is probably the Raimi era is when people think of Spider-Man, it's the first one they go to, right?
Exactly, because I feel like a lot of people grew up with it, and I feel like those like the Spider-Man 1 and 2 are way better than the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Then also, the Homecoming and Far From Home. So I feel like that's another contributing factor as to why that is because like they've been checking
Bringing back the
out Sam
nostalgia, yeah.
Raimi. Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, dude!
Look at that, yeah. Got the movie Don't You already
Thank you.
subscribing to Leyba's channel. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, dude! Thank you.
All right, all right. Benji brings up a good point here. Hold on, let me click on it. He says, if things like Invincible and The Boys continue to come out, the superhero genre will live on.
That's great point. Great point right there.
They'll probably live on television. like those are two amazing series that I love. So superhero genre will live on the series on TV, yeah. But in terms of coming out Friday at a mainstream theater, a movie costs $300 million to make, and it makes $20 million. That might happen. So, here we go. What you know about Darkman, Alex? Come on now. Come on now.
I am kind of.
No,
I've never seen it, but I'm pissed that I've never seen it because it's by one of my favorite directors.
Come on, we're just talking about Sam Raimi.
You know what? I'll watch it tonight.
Yes.
I think I have it.
Yes, you have it. You're just like me.
I do.
I have movies and I haven't watched them yet.
I have several movies in.
Dude, Darkman is so fun. Darkman is so fun. So you heard the story about that, right?
No. What is it?
So he was trying to do The Shadow, but he couldn't get the rights to do The Shadow. So he said, "Fuck it, I'm going to make my own type of Shadow. I'm going to do my own character," and that's where Darkman was born. So it's literally a comic book movie, but based off of just Raimi's brain, inspired by The Shadow, and of course, The Shadow from Alec Baldwin came out later. But he was trying to do that first, but he couldn't get the rights. But I'm glad it worked out in his favor because Darkman's it's just a fun movie, man.
I guess.
Let's see here.
I really do want to see that though. Sam Raimi is he's phenomenal. I've said this many times before on the channel, but he could do a great movie out of any genre there is.
We got super chat. Thank you, Tony Tiger 3003. When do you think Hollywood will start making original movies again? Can we all agree the remakes have become cookie cutter stale? Yeah, we agree with that. And thanks again for the super chat, Tony. What's your answer to that, Alex?
I honestly don't think Hollywood will ever go back to original ideas. That's all for the independent films and people who actually care. Hollywood doesn't care; they just want to make money. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
it's their whole. It's just we don't care about art. We want to make money. This is a business, and that's all there is to it for the most part.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean,
it seems like the indie films and the sleeper hits is where it's at.
Yes, strongly agree.
That's what's saving cinema, really, is not the mainstream stuff. I mean, you get some good mainstream stuff once in a while. Have you seen Nobody?
I haven't. No, it seems kind of like a. I mean, a lot of people said this, but kind of like a John Wick ripoff, but.
It's similar in terms of the action, but it's its own story. Okay. But you'll like it. It's good. And I don't want to ruin it for you, but Christopher Lloyd, that's all I'm going to say. Christopher Lloyd is great in that movie. But yeah, it's a great movie. But even though that got released in theaters everywhere, that still was kind of its own thing. It wasn't really like a big budget, huge movie. It was kind of a sleeper hit that kind of came out of nowhere. So the sleeper hits and indie movies, have you seen Censor?
I have not. Okay, is that the new Unfriended kind of thing? Where it's on the computer, or am I thinking of something?
No. This takes place. The movie takes place in the 80s.
Okay.
And it's about a video nasties, because that's what a lot of those extreme VHS movies were called in the 80s. They were called video nasties, like horror flicks or extreme grindhouse type movies. They were called that, and they have movie censors that go in and be like, no, that's too violent, take that out. Oh, dude, let's take that out. That's the premise, but I won't ruin anything else that happens in the movie. but Censor's really good. And I was just like, this is see, movies like this will help keep the genres we love going. Because when you get tired of the Bye Bye Man and bullshit like mainstream release shit, I actually heard good things about The Empty Man. Did you see The Empty Man?
I did not see that.
Okay, I actually heard that was actually like legit. I was like, really? Because when I saw the trailer, it looked fucking stupid.
And that's a Hollywood movie.
Mm-hmm. It was released in theater.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really. It's probably like released in the theater for the weekend, and then it was gone. Uh-oh, you got another subscriber. Another subscriber to the Leyba Army.
Hell yes.
That's how we do it. It's how we roll.
Thank you, Hattie.
Let's see here. Kevin says, Raimi era Spider-Man for me just felt like Spider-Man. The other films are, as much as they've been good or bad, just don't feel like Spider-Man for the same reason. There you go. All right. Who else we got here? I'm looking at everybody here. They're telling you, watch Darkman.
Spider-Man's right there. You see Spider-Man crawling up my movie collection?
Oh, hold on. Let me blow it up. Hold on. There he is.
There he is.
Is that from one of the Raimi movies, or that's just Spider-Man in general?
I don't remember what that was. I don't remember where I got that from. I do not remember. I've had that ever since I was a little kid. I don't remember where that came from.
It's Bo says, you lost me on Spider-Man 3, the musical. Bo, which is funny, but what Bo, actually...
Bo. Spider-Man 3 is a masterpiece. And anybody... Yeah,
that just reminded me. There was actually a Spider-Man the musical. Did you hear about it?
There was?
Yes.
Was it actually a musical like a while back?
It was at Universal Studios.
Oh, okay.
And it was short-lived because it was god-awful. And my buddy of mine worked there at the time. He was like, you got to come see this. He's like, you got to come see this. It's so bad. So me and my wife went there to just to hang out. And we went and saw Spider-Man the musical. I'm not making this up, guys. Everybody watch. I'm not making this up. You might, you know what? If you go to YouTube, you might find clips of it on YouTube. It's so bad that when Green Goblin shows up, and this is based off Sam Raimi, right? Green Goblin shows up in some bootleg, hand glider. Green Goblin says, "Green Goblin in the house." And dance choreography and everything. We were in the back like this. We were holding our stomachs, dying laughing. I wish we had, I wish we could have recorded it back then. But yeah.
How long ago was it?
Spider-Man the musical, man. It was short-lived because it was terrible. Oh, I don't remember. That was way back. I'm saying you might find it, you guys. You might find it on YouTube. So, but it's fucking hilarious. Cheap.
Some of this might be clips from it, but I'm not.
Cheap, low budget, like terrible costumes. Did you find it?
I think I found a couple clips.
Oh my god! Yeah, watch it later and let me know what you think. Yeah. Oh, another subscriber to the Leyba Army. Ho! That's what I'm talking about.
Appreciate it.
All right, still having fun talking movies with you, my friend. Favorite directors? Name some of them. Putting you on the spot.
My top 3.
Yes.
Richard Linklater.
Uwe Boll.
Yeah. Okay. My top 3.
Okay.
Richard Linklater. I love indie films. Okay, so my top 3 are not in order. Like these 3 are my favorites. Like just top 3, not in order. Richard Linklater, William Friedkin.
Okay.
And Quentin Tarantino.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Love it. What's some of your favorite William Friedkin movies?
Exorcist and French Connection. That's about it. No, I'm just kidding. He's that's what a lot of people say. Like people are just French Connection, The Exorcist, and that's it. He hasn't done anything else that's good. It's no, he's done a lot of other great ones too. I mean, he's made some that aren't very, that are mediocre, not that great, but he knows his shit.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, The Exorcist is phenomenal. And speaking of The Exorcist, what are your thoughts on this so-called remake coming out? I laughed hysterically. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, really?
it's so weird. It's like, really,
Like,
David
good luck
Gordon
with that.
Green? Yeah, like good luck with that. It's like, why would you do? Okay, so like Halloween, like obviously it's a masterpiece, and it's great. It's
Yeah.
Halloween, but like you could continue on. I mean, like it's not okay. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not The Exorcist. Like, The Exorcist, in my opinion, is a damn near perfect film.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Like, it's
Which,
just
which I think today's audience will probably find it boring,
yeah,
which is sad. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
but yeah, like it's just as close to perfection as you could get, like in terms of movies.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, but
I'm just looking
like
up William Friedkin's movies right here.
mhm,
Okay,
and
cool.
and so like I mean, like, yes, they tried to do sequels, like, to The Exorcist. They all sucked except for the third one. But and of course the TV series sucked. I watched a couple of episodes of that. Jesus Christ! But it's like I don't know if I mean like it's David Gordon Green. You've seen what he could do with Halloween, Which like I really like the 2018 Halloween, but I mean like we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's like why would you like the confusing thing to me is like why would you even like attempt that?
Yeah.
It's
It's almost like a challenge.
it's like making a sequel to Citizen Kane, and like actually trying to make it like live up to it or come close. It's like, come on,
Is that
I
what
don't know.
Mank was, or Mank was about the behind the scenes of that?
Just behind the scenes of that, I still
Okay.
haven't seen Mank.
Okay.
Like I've watched every David Fincher movie, but that one I still haven't gotten around to seeing it.
You got your
He's
boy
David
here.
Nolan. Peas in my head, but don't call me a pea head. Bruce on my head, but don't call me a Lee head. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get my truth head.
What's up, Fluffy? What's going on, brother?
I can't believe
Oh, Kevin's saying it's a new trilogy. Oh boy.
it is. Yeah, okay,
Oh
it is.
God. They're too ambitious, man. They gotta nail the first movie first.
Exactly. But
Too ambitious.
one thing that like interested me about it is that Ellen Burstyn is reprising her role as the mother,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
interesting. But it's like
Interesting.
he's trying to it's like a trilogy, like sequel to The Exorcist. They're saying like all the rest of them never happened. Which is fine. I mean, the third one's great, but like I don't know. It just seems like he's trying to do the same thing again. Like I don't know.
It's just
Well,
not gonna have that raw grittiness. Just
yes.
that. I mean, like I always say, for today's audience, there's no way in hell they're gonna have the little girl grab the cross and do what she did to herself.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way in hell that's gonna happen in today's movie audience, theater goers today. They
The
would
other,
they
yeah.
would flip the fuck out. They would have a heart attack in the theater today. So good
Exactly.
luck with that. Can they make it a good movie? That's possible.
Yeah.
Will it be better than the original? Highly unlikely.
No. Like
Highly unlikely.
it's not highly unlikely. It's no. It's not going to be better than the original.
How's your father doing? What movie won? How's your dad doing?
Alex is. Oh well. My dad
How's,
is. He's all right.
yeah,
He's a little weird in
he's a
that
little weird.
intro. In the intro you showed, or that clip you showed in your intro, and
Yeah, he's trying to beat you up. What's going on with that?
no. He was playing with my tits. It kind of caught me off guard, but I like this, so it's okay. I love you, Brandon.
I did not know that was what he was trying to do.
But he was
There you
just
go. Highlight clip of the year, best of the year. What's going on there?
I love
Oh
it.
my God.
That is one of my favorite intros because like he just caught me off guard. He was just chasing me around the parking lot.
Shout out to Brendan. Uh-oh.
I love
Another
him.
subscriber.
Oh,
Oh, shit. The Leyba army's increasing today. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
I love you.
We
Too.
subscribe to channels that are badass and are full of badassity. That's right. Let's keep it going here. It's costing them $300 million for this new trilogy.
Jesus.
Oh God. Oh my god.
They,
Oh my goodness.
I don't think it's gonna do as good as in the box office as they think it is, just because like the first one was like the one of like probably the highest grossing movie of all time at the time.
We changed our mind. It's going to be a Shudder exclusive. Watch. That's what's going to happen. So I'm looking up. I got William Friedkin's movies up on IMDb right here, and
I
let's
have
see here.
I
I
have
heard
all of his movies.
he's done a lot of good movies, man. Let's see here. But the one I wanted to make sure, I wanted to tell you about this movie because I wanted to make sure he was the director, and he is. So, have you seen the movie? This is like the worst titled, one of the worst titled movies in cinema history. Have you seen a movie called Sorcerer?
Sorcerer, yes, I've seen it once a while back.
That's such a good movie, man.
I
And
got
it's horrible, horrible title.
Well, I don't know about horrible. I mean, like for what the movie is, I feel like. I mean, sort of. I mean, like for what the movie is. I mean, like if it would have been titled something different, then I feel
Yeah,
like it would have been better at the box office.
that's a good movie, man.
It sucks,
But
that
it didn't help when it came out. It bombed. It bombed
did,
hard.
yeah.
But Sorcerer didn't help in terms of advertising the movie when it came out.
Mhm.
Like they should have called it something else. But that movie, I didn't even know that movie exists. I remember seeing that cover, but I never knew what it was. Is this a fantasy? What is this, right?
Mhm.
And my buddy Eric, the Asian movie enthusiast, he's got another great channel.
Mhm.
He told me about it. He's like, "Yo, I just watched Sorcerer. It's legit. It's like one of the most suspenseful movies I've ever seen." And we were like, "All right." So we watched it, and we were like, "Dude, this is fucking nuts. This is a good movie, man." And it's not a feel good movie. It's not a family picture. But in terms of suspense, you like
I
that?
got that. I got
Right?
that.
In terms of suspense, though, it was really good. So it's very underrated.
The
Very
bridge
underrated.
scene, like that's probably
Yeah.
one of the best like scenes, like one, yeah.
And I heard that I forgot what, I think it was the Bill Burr episode in Mandalorian season 2 kind of homaged that sorcerer scene, because you notice in that episode they're transporting explosives. And the man, oh, hold on, we're getting an exclusive look here. Hold on.
The William Friedkin
Okay.
collection is right there. Starts with Good
Yeah.
Time. Like several of his movies are put out by Kino Lorber, and something interesting is that like not like all the like the big Blu-ray studios like released one of Friedkin's movies. Kino Lorber with a few of these, and then Arrow Video with Cruising, Shout Select with To Live and Die in L.A., Scream Factory with The Guardian. And it's like every one of his movies had like.
Nice.
And then Killer Joe is somewhere. I think it's upstairs.
I like Killer Joe. I thought that was good.
Yeah, I love it as well. I think it's great.
That's another underrated movie that nobody really talks about.
Agreed. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
great. And like it's it has you know like you can show it to people and like there's mixed they have mixed reactions. Like I watched it with Megan, who's one of my friends, and like she said
Yeah.
that it was the worst movie she's ever seen in her whole life, and she was serious and like
Killer Joe?
it's not that bad.
So you know what that means, right? That means she hasn't seen Troll 2 or Manos the Hands of Fate. Yeah.
No.
Then it's like, okay, now do you think it's the worst movie ever? Yeah. Show her Manos the Hands of Fate, and not the Mystery Science Theater version. Or the or the Riff Tracks version. The movie by itself. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have to now. You're gonna have to. It's labeled one of the worst movies ever. A bean farmer who had no filming experience decided to say, fuck it, try to make a horror movie. You will laugh hysterically, especially at the character of Torgo. Yes. It's amazingly bad. You're just gonna be like, wow, is this a movie? What is this? It's hilarious.
What's
But
it called?
Manos. Do you know? Believe it or not, it's remastered on Blu-ray. It's remastered on Blu-ray. Yeah, Manos: The Hands of Fate. We discovered it through Mystery Science Theater, and it's hilarious because they make fun of the movie. It's really funny, that episode. But yeah, Manos: The Hands of Fate, bro.
There's 2 sequels. What the fuck?
Yeah, ignore those. They're just fan bullshit that tried
Oh.
to sequel it. Those don't exist. But yeah,
Oh, okay. It says followed by, so I thought they were like official. But yeah,
nah,
yeah, they are just shitty fan made.
yeah. Manos, the Hands of Fate, bro. See, Troll 2, you can laugh at it and have fun that way. But Manos, the Hands of Fate is another level of bad. And even in the Mystery Science Theater episode, the whole point is the scientists torturing Joel and the robots. That's the whole point of it. And even they apologized in the episode, like, "Yeah, man, I know it's our job to send you bad movies, but we really overdid it with this one." Like, it's hilarious in that episode. It's really funny. But yeah, Manos, the Hands of Fate is another level of bad that casuals have never experienced. They have no idea movies could be this bad. So there you go. There's some more homework for you. And you're probably going to laugh hysterically. But yeah, remastered on Blu-ray. Just hilarious.
They did that with Room and Troll 2.
There you go.
It was great.
Yeah, the room you can
$23.60.
laugh at. Troll 2 you can laugh at. Manos, I'm not sure. We'll see.
$23.60 is a great price for Manos, the Hands of Fate.
The Blu-ray?
Like, that's a low price for that. Yeah.
Thanks, John, for the super chat. It goes, question for both of you guys, if you have seen it, is the film Anything for Jackson worth the watch? You seen that? I have not seen Anything for Jackson.
Nope.
I have not seen that. Sorry, buddy. Brad's asking, do you like Cobra Kai?
I love Cobra Kai. I watched the whole thing.
Nice.
The whole thing.
Excited for Silver coming back, man. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be badass. I can't wait. He's literally the best part of Karate Kid Part 3. He's like the only good thing in Karate Kid Part 3 is his character. But yeah, hopefully it's fun.
Yeah, it's funny, like, I mean, I haven't seen the third one for a long time, but as far as I know, they, like, barely had any references or anything to the third one, right? Like throughout the Cobra Kai?
Yeah, I think they're kind of avoiding it on purpose. But now I guess the success of the show, everyone's
It's
like
they're
fuck it,
running out of things to go back to.
The
from the other
Miyagi verse.
movies.
They call it the Miyagi verse. They're like the show's so successful, they're like, fuck it, let's have fun. There was even rumors that from the next Karate Kid might show up. And that's considered the worst one. What's it called? What's her name?
The next Karate Kid.
Yeah, what's $1 Million
Hillary
Baby?
Swank?
Yeah, Hillary Swank.
Okay, yeah.
So that people are like, fuck it, let's bring her back for a cameo or something. So everybody's just being goofy and having fun right now. So that's cool. You like it.
Yeah, I feel like they're running out of things to go back to because there's 4 seasons now. And like now, like I guarantee this one's going to set up another one. At a point, they're going to be like, fuck, we're going to have to do all new shit now. I can't have any any references to anything that happened.
I know, right? Well, Mike Barnes, who was in Karate Kid 3 that fought Ralph Macchio at the end, he's still around. So in terms, I ran into him.
Like, it is possible that he'll show up in part into part 4. It's cool if they just got done editing the 4th season. Recently, and so
all right, cool. Hopefully it's good,
so,
man.
They're done editing it. It's like
let's trim a little bit of the love. Let's trim a little. Let's trim a little bit of the high school love. We can have it there. It's gonna be there, but we get into the tournament now. We get into the tournament now. Let's get to the tournament. Let's start training. Let's be badasses. Let's get to the tournament. Let's fight. That's what I want to see.
Exactly. Yeah.
None of this whiny stuff, but it's still it's there, but still a great show.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only issue I have with it is that like at times it focuses too much on stuff like that, and they're trying to find new ways to like with like love triangles and the teenage shit. It's like, okay, I get it. You're trying to find more ways to like. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Like we want to see Johnny, and Ralph Macchio and all that.
It's the adults are what sells it for me.
Yeah.
Every time the adults are on screen and they're interacting, it's gold. Like I'm like there. Let's go.
Exactly.
So
I mean, all the kids are good in it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It
Sometimes
focuses.
they focus too much on them.
Right. Just lessen that up. We'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad movies, that's parts of it is hilarious. Have you seen The Fanatic?
No, but I have it. I got it for like a quarter at a closing down family.
A quarter
on Blu-ray.
You got it for a quarter.
Shit, this damn thing's worth a quarter. Yes, and
that's the best quarter you ever spent.
Yes, it's.
You're gonna laugh.
I've pretty much seen the whole movie though because of reviews. I mean, Stuckman did a Hilariosity, and like other reviews. I've pretty much seen the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you showed a clip from the video in your intro to where I went to I traveled out to like Michigan and some other places, and like I call them up. They're like, "Yeah, we have a whole bunch of movies, and we're selling them for a quarter a piece." Like,
oh my goodness!
If you buy over 20 of them, I'm like, shit. So I drove out there like an hour or something drive, and I just bought up the whole store. Like,
best quarter you ever spent, man. You're gonna crack up.
Yeah, and like,
but it's still not on that level of Manos: The Hands of Fate bad.
You think?
Not even close.
Never will.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there. There was a movie Riff Tracks did, and you know what Riff Tracks is?
I've heard of it.
It's like mystery. It's the Mystery Science Theater guys. They're just doing their own thing. It's the same premise. They riff and make fun of the bad movies. So it's really funny. But they did a movie called Roller Gator.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the riff tracks, and the riff track jokes were funny, even with that, we were really struggling to get through it, man. Roller Gator. Just watch the trailer for it. You might laugh at the trailer, but sitting through it, the entire movie, it's pain. It's pain. That gives Manos a run for its money. When my friends come over, I dared them. I was like, all right, I'm going to show this movie to you. Tap when you're done. See how long you can make it. It was like 10 minutes in. They were like, no. Like, yeah, there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of bad out there. But Manos is just infamously bad. You're going to enjoy it. Well, you might be in a lot of pain at the same time. Somebody mentioned Serbian film. They're like, Mike says he didn't like it, and he wants the movie should be burned. Did you see the Serbian movie? Uncut. He's got it. Oh, I await with anticipation. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what?
Okay, I have a story behind why I have this damn thing.
Okay. Before you tell your story, and it's we can all agree to disagree. We can all we have different opinions, right? I really like the movie. I like it. But he's having a heart attack. Somebody call 911. But the thing is, have you seen Martyrs?
No.
There you go. So that's the thing is, like, I like extreme movies. And it's a fucked up movie with a fucked up ending. But if you think about it, if you were put in that position
to get shitloads of money to do shit like that,
right? But like, say if you were put in that position, just the same position that he was in, right? And they made you do fucked up shit, and then at the end, you just went ape shit and went ballistic and fucking killed everybody. I think that was a natural reaction, and because of that traumatic experience with the family,
especially at the
there's no happy ending to that, bro. There's no, we'll get over it. Let's sit down and eat cereal together. We'll get over it. Like, no, that ending to me, perfect. Yeah, there's no way. There's no else. It's a fucked up movie with a fucked up ending. That's a fucked up story.
At the very end, like when that happens, like he literally like puts the gun to his head and it like clicks it, and there's no bullets. I'm like, shit. If that happened to me, I'd fucking try to kill myself too.
Right?
I mean, it's not funny.
It's not for everyone.
You know what I mean?
I get it. I totally get it. It's not a mainstream movie at all.
Okay,
but go ahead.
It is actually well shot, though. You know?
Yeah.
And like parts of it. Okay, so first of all, side story. I did a Q&A video a while back with Paul Flores, and then he said that he said there's one movie that doesn't get enough credit because of its gore and shock and stuff like that is a Serbian film. I'm like, what? And this is before I had seen it.
Right.
He said there's more of a point to it than people think. And he said like that basically like I mean I'm not gonna get into everything he said, but I don't it was like if you go back to that video, it's interesting to hear him talk about it. I think it's in the title, like why Serbian film is a good movie or something like that. But like
Right.
about
It's
how,
not
like,
for everyone. I get it.
but like one of the
I
things
liked
he
it though.
said was like if you're like put in a desperate situation, you know, like there's no telling of like or like
Yeah.
put someone in a desperate situation, there's no telling of like the fucked up things that they'll do, you know.
Yeah.
And
I felt sorry for the guy, and the ending, I was just like, hey, there's no 10 years later, hey, let's go to Disneyland. No. It's ended.
yeah.
But yeah, check, just out of curiosity, check out Martyrs. It's very different. But
Yes,
it's brutal. It's brutal.
I've
And
heard
it's
of that.
unrelenting.
Let me hang on.
So,
Martyrs.
it's not for everyone. But just
And
make
then,
sure you don't watch the American remake. It's garbage. Do not watch the American remake of Martyrs. It's horrible.
Okay.
Even the uncut version or the unrated version of the American remake, it's terrible. Don't watch it.
Gotcha.
That Blu-ray you have there, that might be rare actually.
I think it is. Okay, so the story behind this. So okay, I've had this since May, and for those of you who are subscribed to me, you know I do videos with this guy named David who owns literally every single goddamn movie ever released ever. And you know he has a collection of like 7,000 movies. And
Oh my
I did
God.
like the first video he was in. I showed his entire movie library. It's nuts. And I went to visit him. You know when we saw Spiral, we did this video of us seeing
This
Spiral.
guy, right? This guy?
Yes, this guy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yes.
His collection's insane. If chat, you see what Alex's reaction, right? Alex has a lot of movies, and his reaction is that. That means the other guy's his collection is insane. It's insane. Yeah. Go ahead.
It is. Yeah. But I was looking at his collection like that night after we saw Spiral, and then which if you guys haven't seen that video that I put out of me and him going to see Spiral, check that out if you haven't. Like it's one of my favorite videos I've done. Like
Nice.
this
I'm
year,
going to check it
probably
out.
my favorite video I've done this year. The writer and director of Spiral are in it. But anyway,
Oh, nice.
so I was looking at his collection and I saw a Serbian film and I saw that he had 2 copies of it for some fucking reason. Excuse my language, but like he had the new slipcover version of it, and then like he had this version, and then I'm like,
He has it in 4K. Steelbook.
he has to see every detail of the wonderful, beautiful things that were in this movie.
It's a family picture.
And like but yeah,
It's a family picture.
at the very end. Okay. And so like I said like I had always been like interested in seeing it, and then he's like, oh, you could have that other copy if you want, you know. He's like,
Oh,
because I
you got it for
have,
free.
the slipcover version of it, and then I looked it
Cool.
up on eBay and it was going for like 30 something bucks, and then I'm like, you sure you don't want money for it? He's like, yeah, and like he did that before, like when I first went to his place, you know, when I saw his movie collection, he like gave me some free movies, and so I'm like, sure, why not? I'll take it. Like, you know, I would never have wanted to pay money to see it, and
Right.
so you know, I just took it for free, and then I watched it, and I had nightmares. That's my Serbian film story. I'm just gonna hold this.
And
the
now
whole
you watch it
time.
every night, right, Alex?
Yeah.
Now you watch it every night before you go to bed.
All right, I confess. This is my favorite movie now. Like this is now my favorite film. Like it's just so like inspiring, and I just want this to be a real thing, you know. Like I watched this movie, and it's like, why can't this be a real thing, you know?
Where's the series?
Yeah, exactly. Where's the series? Where's the? I don't know, man. We need more of shit like that in movies.
Look, I get the controversy behind it, but I'm so used to seeing extreme stuff that it didn't really bother me that much. However, yeah, check out Martyrs. But yeah, since we're on the horror talk, what's some of your favorite horror movies, man?
What if I just held this the whole rest of the time, like
I, w-
smiling, like
I would
just
love it. That'd be
like
great.
just people come into your live stream that immediately leave, like what the fuck? No, I'm kidding. But okay, you said my favorite horror movies. Okay,
Yeah,
my
just
favorite horror.
some of them. Yeah, what do you? Which
Okay,
some of your favorites?
my favorite horror movie. I don't even really consider it a horror movie. I consider it more of like a mystery thriller. But technically, it's under the horror genre. And I mean, the original Saw is my favorite. I love the Saw series. It's my favorite horror franchise.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I just love Saw so much, especially the original film. You know, it's great. It's about two kids. Two whatever 19, 20-year-old kids wanted to make a movie, had a interesting little idea, and then went out themselves and made the movie, and it literally became the biggest thing ever at the time. And
Right.
like it's a story to where their dreams came true overnight. It's inspiring.
So I have to ask because I haven't seen it yet. Did you like Spiral?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you haven't seen the original Saw. I was gonna be like, what the hell? Yes, I did. Which yeah, I did 2 videos on it. I did the one of David and I going to see it.
Okay.
The one that I brought up earlier, which I'm really proud of. Yeah, never mind. But and also I did a review for it, and I liked it. Okay.
Yeah.
But I
Something was missing.
yeah, I mean,
It was
okay,
well
so
made, but something was missing.
yeah, I mean, like okay, there are aspects to it that were kind of lazy in terms of the script. Like you could tell that like they like wrote it fast, and like that was the case. They like wrote it fast because Chris Rock wanted to make a Saw movie. They're like, all right, fine, we'll come up with something, and
Right.
like
Oh,
they
I
threw
see.
it together.
So you can tell it's kind of rushed.
Yeah, I mean, like it was still good,
Mhm.
but like you have to like I'm a hardcore Saw fan, and my favorite thing about the movies is the interconnectivity with the continuity in the story.
Right.
And like with those first 7 films were so like tightly like interwoven with the continuity. Like you had to watch every single movie. Like it was a bloody soap opera, and like that's
Yeah.
what I love so much about the series. And like that, I mean, there was a little bit of that, like connectiveness, with Jigsaw, the one that came out a couple years ago, like that fit into the timeline. But this one completely separate, like it's a spin-off, like
Okay.
it doesn't connect to anything, but like
So
as
it's
a
not a
Saw
prequel.
fan,
It's not a prequel.
no.
Okay.
It
Okay.
takes
Okay.
place now, like whatever, 2019,
Okay.
2020, and
So are they going to
next enough.
sequel it? Are they going to do more, or this is one and done?
I don't know. I hope it's one and done because, like, I mean, or like, okay, so if they did like some sort of sequel that connected to the earlier films and they found a way to connect characters from Spiral in it, I'd be fine with that. But I mean, honestly, like, I mean, with Chris Rock being involved, it's like they're I think this is the direction they're going. Like they're gonna do a Spiral 2, not a Saw 10,
Right. Gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
which I kind of, I mean, I liked Spiral. I didn't love it,
Right.
but
It wasn't puke.
yeah, like I don't know, like I
Okay.
wish they'd go back to the old like storyline, but like with Spiral and Jigsaw, like they're trying to do new things with the series, which I do like that, but I don't know. You get the point.
Have you seen Evil Ed? Evil Ed's
I've
fun. I enjoyed
on
that,
that.
Mike. I like Evil
Evil
Ed. It's a
Ed.
fun movie.
Oh, never heard of that.
Yeah. But
Talking about
some
the
of your
series, and I
huh?
will go by. So yeah, don't ever
No,
bring up
that's what
Saw
we
when you're
that's
with
what we
me.
do here, man. We talk movies. It's all good. All
I could
right,
go for hours
let's
about that series.
would you okay, before we switch it to action flicks, would you ever do a Saw ranked video? That might be a fun thing for you to do.
Maybe not. Oh, maybe. maybe something like
I
that. I'm
think that'd
not
be
sure.
fun. Then that way you can kind of go through all of them or whatever.
Exactly.
Would
I
you
don't.
put
It's,
Spiral in there, or would you? No, that's a spinoff that
no,
stays
I
out.
would put it in there because it's technically a Saw movie for the Book of Saw, or from the Book of Saw. But for me, like from best to worst, it goes obviously one. Then I'd say I don't know, two and three I like the same. So I go one, two, three, six, Jigsaw, four, Spiral. I don't know. Forget it.
that's a
I thought, oh
that's
yeah,
a for a future video on the channel.
yeah. Future
Have you
video.
seen the Descent?
No, but I got it
the real
used.
version.
What do you mean the real version? The
Do
original?
do not get the theatrical version. It has to be the unrated version. Is that the one?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Thank
because
you for letting me
what?
know.
Yes, get the unrated version because when that movie was released here in America, they were like, "Oh, we can't have this kind of ending," so they changed the ending. For
Oh,
it's horrible.
I
It's
did not know
horrible.
that. I hate
Yeah.
when shit like that happens. With
Do you
movies.
have it with you?
I do. Original unrated director's cut. I got.
There. Okay, you're good. You're
I
good to
found
go.
the
Thank
seal
God.
at a used store for like $5.
That's fantastic. That is a fantastic movie, man. That's one of the best horror slash creature features ever. Yeah, and that director's that's his best movie. Even though I love Dog Soldiers, that's his best film right there.
I
Yeah,
do love Dog
yeah, you
Soldiers.
got the good version, man. So the Descent 2 bullshit, that's based off of the American ending. So don't even bother watching that garbage.
Okay, so like the ending is 100% different to where like they continue off from the ending of the theatrical, and
Yes,
so basically if you watch the unrated cut and then the sequel, it's not going to make any damn sense.
it's not gonna make
Okay.
sense. It's so
Yeah.
bad. It's so bad.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
cool that you guys at least got to see the original ending, you know.
Yeah, we lucked
But
out
like,
because we didn't know. We found out at the last minute that we're like, "Oh, don't watch the theatrical." Oh, okay, so yeah, you got the good. You're good to go, buddy. You're good to go. All right, let's talk about action movies, man. Action. What's some of your favorite action movies?
T2, bro. You can see it.
It's overrated, right? Don't you think? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's overrated.
But no, T2. What else we got?
But yeah, T2 is my favorite.
If you say
Second
Avatar, I'm
favorite-
booting you out of here.
Second favorite's Die Hard.
All right,
Die Hard, dude. You Die Hard fan?
nice. Die Hard's classic, 5-star movie right there. It's a 5-star action movie. What else you like in action movies?
Agreed. I'm not the biggest fan of action movies. I mean, I don't dislike them, but it's
Yeah.
like I love
not
my
your-
horror. Yeah,
Horrors first.
yeah. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I love my thriller. I love my drama. I love like a good indie drama.
Yeah.
I love I love my drama, action, thriller type movies, and then like action. I don't watch action movies as much as I watch those other kinds of movies. You know what I mean?
Right.
But action movies are still awesome. I just got this badass Rambo collection recently.
Oh, is that the Steelbook one?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
God. Dude, that's killing me, man. Hold on. Let me blow it up. Let me check and see. Dude, that is fucking amazing. That is killing me, dude.
Did you
That
see
is-
Last Blood?
Yeah, I saw it. That
What
is
were your
killing
thoughts?
me. I enjoyed it for what it was. I enjoyed it. It's the weakest of all of them, but I
Oh
enjoyed
yeah.
it. I still thought it was fun. Oh, that's killing me, dude.
Like it's bad, and I think my friend Malachi put it really good of like my thoughts on it. He said the movie itself was bad and like not good, but he said that the ending was very very solid. Like the last 15-20 minutes. So he said that.
Dude, the last 30 minutes are insane.
He said
They're
because of that,
so
I'll say this,
violent
I'm done
and
it.
over the top. I loved it.
Yes, like that's what saved the movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, like really, like the movie like wasn't good. Like it was very
It felt low budget, even
Amateur.
for a Stallone movie.
yeah.
It felt low budget. Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like just very like amateur movie, like just very like just everything about it was amateur, and it's like
And Stallone's a good filmmaker. He's
Yeah.
good. So I don't know. Maybe it's just budget or time, but I don't
know
want to
either.
see any more. I hope they stops here.
But like, I mean, like
I
that
love
one's
Rambo
still,
4 though. I love the fourth one.
that one was great. I haven't seen that for a while, but like that was a great one.
Yeah. But
But
five, yeah, it's you watch it once and then you put it back in the collector's set there.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. And
But
for some reason, they like edited, like trimmed down the movie, like so much, like before they released it, and like
yeah.
that's, I feel like that ruined a lot of it too. It's like why?
Yeah, I know. Who knows? Who knows what they do behind the scenes? But yeah, at least you get some action. At least you
Yeah,
get some satisfactory kills, and
the ending's
you don't get any blue balls in terms of action. You know.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So let's. I got some
What are
behind the
some of your
scenes.
okay? What's your favorite action movie?
Oh my God. Well, you know me. I'm huge on martial arts
Martial arts? Yeah,
films.
yeah.
Martial arts. For me, it's the opposite. It's martial arts and action, and then horror. So it's the opposite for me. But I
I
love horror. Uh, but by default, I mean, I love the Raid movies. I'm old school. So you go back to the Shaw Brothers movies, the Golden Harvest flicks. Do you have an all region player?
I do not.
It's
Like
worth
there's
it.
some. I know, dude. I really want to get one because there's some like releases I really want to get, like this
Yeah.
new Paranormal Activity box set that came out for the original.
Oh,
Like I
all
love the
right.
original Paranormal Activity. I really want to get that. I really want to get the Waking Life Arrow video. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Nice.
Like, but it's
Nice.
not region A, so it's like fuck. What your Arrow
It's
video? Why don't you just make it region free?
yeah,
Oh,
because I got, and the thing is, I highly recommend it because you'll never know what you can find out there that's never going to come over here. You know, and
yeah.
there's companies called Eureka and 88 Films that are remastering classic martial arts movies from like the 70s, the 80s, and 90s.
Hmm.
Beautiful, gorgeous picture. We're not going to get that over here. It's only
Hmm.
overseas. And I've been buying them, and the picture is blowing my mind. Like I'm like, dude, these movies look brand new. It's insane. So I highly recommend it. I mean, you go to Amazon, man, I got a Sony one. It's not that expensive. It's not as bad as you think. You know, save up for it.
Yeah, I think I will do that.
Action movies for me, it's ridiculously hard. I'll probably name a whole bunch of shit that you're probably like, what the hell is he talking? What the hell is 8 diagram pole fighter? What the fuck is that? But yeah, I have so many. But by default, if I have to go like go now, by default, it's motherfucking Predator, man. It's Predator for me, man. That's
Hell
right.
yeah.
Got the poster right there. For me, it's just Predator, and I'm more attached as Terminator 2 is a 5-star movie, but I saw Predator first, so I'm more
Yeah.
nostalgia for Predator because
I
I
get
just love
that.
that movie, and they still can't get it right.
Yeah.
Predator came out in 1987. They still can't get it right, man, and they keep failing. And I'm not. I don't have any high hopes for this new Disney Predator that's coming out.
Oh, fuck that.
Not. And have you seen the plot for it?
No,
It's the
what's the plot
first
for it?
time Predator shows up on Earth. So it's like we're going back in the native times,
Oh,
and it's just there's no guns or anything, and it's just kind of similar. He hunts people, and we have a protagonist that who's weaker that thinks of a way to outsmart the Predator and wins. It's like, oh, you're doing the first movie all over again, So it's just like, yeah.
I
So
assume you despise the 2018 one, right? Like
I
everybody.
like parts of it. There's parts of it that are entertaining, but it's just to me it's bad. It's
Yeah.
really bad. Any movie that has a kid walking around with Predator's mask to go trick or treating and then murders people and there's no repercussions, it's horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can see why people like it though. Like I can see why people like it. In my opinion, the Predator. I know I got you. There you go. The classics right there. That's what I'm talking about. In my opinion, The Predator and Alien Covenant, the last two movies of both movies took dumps on the franchises and basically did a very great job of killing the mythos, killing what was cool about both franchises. Both of those movies did, in my opinion.
Okay, well, okay, with Alien Covenant, I feel like that movie's just okay and just like really like didn't really do anything. It didn't do anything new, and it's just like
It was a waste of time.
It's like, why does this movie have to exist? You know?
Because Prometheus.
I mean, Prometheus was better, I think.
It was. It was better. It was better.
Yeah.
All right, so I got some photos here. You got too many friends, man, which is not a bad thing. So I kind of given up on keeping track of who's who. But yeah, let's talk over some photos here. Let's do some commentary here.
Hell yeah.
Who dis?
That is Dalton Euler, the biggest piece of shit in Indiana.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. The whole like joke, like for your viewers, like the whole joke on my channel is just that Dalton is a piece of shit, and it's just that's the whole thing now. And if you click on any video with him, you completely understand why in the first few seconds. But anyway, there's this video that we did to where we were like we went out with our friend Jocelyn, and then like it just turned into like this like music video. We were just dancing and like blasting the radio, and it was fun.
Yeah,
but
nice. We're hanging out with some buds here. What's this store at? Is this where you go hunt Blu-ray hunting a lot?
That was at GameStop. Like that was on Black Friday.
That's a GameStop?
Yeah, yep, that's a GameStop.
That is a huge GameStop, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, like that's the one that used to be right by my house, but like they closed down.
Yeah,
it sucks, but like that was a really fun night. Like we went Black Friday shopping, and it was sweet.
You guys are hanging out here at a Wizard World?
Wizard World Comic-Con, yeah.
How was it out there?
Oh, it was awesome. Like like that was incredible because that's the video where I got to meet Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, and then I got him.
That's cool.
Like, I got like a 6-7 minute scene of me just talking to him with like 2 different angles, and it was just so sweet. Like I was so happy. And then
I must have missed that video.
I hung out with Kato Kalin, and then like I didn't even know who he was. I found out at home, like when I got home that day, that he was literally the guy sleeping at OJ's house the night of the murders. I'm like, what the fuck? And so he was in that. And, yeah.
So right here, you got old boy Lloyd Kaufman in the middle there. That's awesome.
The cringiest scene in all my videos, by far. Oh, man.
Is that Patrick Wilson?
Yes.
And the homeboy from The Room there, right? He played Greg, right?
Yes, that's Greg Sestero. Yeah.
Nice.
And like, that's another one of my favorite videos. That's the most celebrity cameos out of all my.
You gotta love Lloyd Kaufman. I'm a fan of Patrick Wilson though. He's a really good actor.
Exactly.
Kind of underrated in my opinion.
He is. He's been in a lot of like really good like smaller movies too. Like I haven't seen it yet, but Hard Candy, like I bought on Blu-ray recently. I'm gonna watch that.
That's good. That's a good one. Yeah,
but
check that one out.
He was really nice.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear when I talk to people in the industry. That's all they say. Like if they actually run into Patrick Wilson, he's like the nicest dude on set.
He is.
He just hangs out. He'll like get you coffee if you're chilling. Like he's like, just kick back. We need more of that. That's
exactly.
Awesome.
And like, there's just a minute scene of us just shooting the shit with Patrick Wilson.
Were you hunting? Was this that family video place you were talking about?
Yes, I really like that video. Oh no, that was a different family video.
Okay.
That was in summer of 2020 before they all closed down. Like we went there because we did the exact same thing in a video for 3 of us 3 years prior. And so I thought, well, if it's 3 years later, we just did the same shit we did last time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Boom! There's the big one right there. How cool is that, man?
Yeah.
Russo up in there, man. And he got the autograph too. Was he nice? Is he a nice guy?
Oh, he's really, really nice. Like that video is one of my favorite videos I've ever made because like I edited the video like the movie Avengers Endgame, basically. Like in terms of the sequence of events. Like
nice.
And I just loved Endgame so much, and like it was just a fantastic time, and like a bunch of Marvel fans running around, and then but like it was depressing because we spent the whole time thinking that we weren't going to meet him, but then at the very end, right when he was about to leave, he like spoilers for the video, but like with that picture, it spoiled it, but he specifically let me and my friends in. Like he literally pointed out, let those people in.
Oh,
And then like,
wow.
and then he let us in, and then like we got to meet him, and it was
How
just,
cool is that?
it was awesome. Yeah,
Got some clerks up in here.
Clerks is my favorite comedy.
Of all time.
Yeah, of all time. Okay, so
Cool.
I would say it's tied with the School of Rock because the School of Rock is,
Yeah.
it
That's a classic.
holds a spot near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
And,
But I have the
Richard
photo with
Linklater.
you. I mean, forget the Russo, forget Joe and everybody else and Kaufman. I have the photo here where these are the two biggest celebrities that you appeared with, right?
Yes,
That's what I figured.
my dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, I look
Yeah.
skinny there. What the,
I know.
I look
Right?
way skinnier. What the
How
hell?
long ago was that? Was that like in 2017 or something
No,
like
dude, it
that?
was 2018. Like I hung out
Oh,
in
okay.
2017, then in 2018, and like I really like
Yeah.
that video I did with them in Hollywood where we stream sniped Burger Planet. He's a bigger YouTuber that does live streams, and we're driving around Hollywood Boulevard trying to
Yeah.
find out where he was, and th- that was just a great time.
Nice, nice. Boom. Go ahead, talk
Yeah,
about it. Talk about it.
another one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Like at that point, like Friedkin was like he was the top celebrity that I wanted to meet at that time, and like I've watched every interview he's ever done, every commentary like on with like everything from like The Exorcist to all the smaller stuff, every interview he's ever done. I watched everything, and like I was just like I love the guy. He was the top celebrity that I wanted to meet. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
and I got the opportunity to it would I was just so nervous, to
yeah.
meet him and stuff like that. But that was my best movie theater experience. It was a documentary about him called Friedkin Uncut. First of all, the
Oh,
documentary was great. It's one of the best
okay. I'm gonna check
documentaries
that
I've
out.
ever seen.
I'm
It's
gonna
one
have
of
to
the best
watch that.
documentaries I've ever seen.
Okay.
Um, it's great. Shout out to that. Rent it or buy it on Vudu, even if you've never seen it.
Okay.
Like it's fantastic, and just seeing this great documentary, with him sitting like right behind me,
Oh, how cool is that?
like it was
It's
fantastic. Like the most awestruck I've ever been. Um, and
nice.
yeah, it was great, and it's another one of my favorite videos I've ever made. That's up there.
Speaking
Yeah.
of videos that got insane views, oh
Oh,
my
shit.
goodness. This video, what is it almost 100,000 at
Yeah.
this point?
Yeah.
It's insane. But yeah, a lot of people love this video. They enjoyed it.
They smoked my ass.
Why?
Oh shit. What?
Wait, smoke my ass. What are you talking about?
Well, like that was the quote from the video to where
Oh,
I was asking him about
I
Dark
thought you said
Fate.
people in the comments were saying that to you or something. I was like, what?
Like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
so
but
like I was of
how
course
was it?
okay, like it was absolutely incredible. T2 is like my favorite movie, and like
Yeah.
John Connor is like obviously Arnold and Linda, is great and stuff like that. But, you know, Eddie Furlong's the dude we want to see, like in a new Terminator movie,
Yeah.
and like he's the character, who I always like related to, like when watching the movie, because I watched it when I was so young, and like you know, he was my favorite character in the movie, and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and so
Well, since you're bringing that up, I have to ask you, what was your thoughts of Dark Fate?
okay, it was bad. Like there were some like good ideas in there, I
Yeah.
guess, kind of. I
Yeah.
I saw your video on that, by the way. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, you
I
did.
like
Oh, well,
that.
thanks for
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
then.
yeah. I checked that out. Which so it's like I
I
agree with a lot
I
of what you
feel.
said,
Oh, okay, cool. I
and
feel like I rated it too high now, though.
yeah, it's funny 'cause, like that's what you said about Genesis. Is that like you rate it too high?
Yeah. Going back on it now, I probably lower it, but
It's better
there's
than
parts
Genesis.
to like. There's
Yeah,
parts to like, but
it
it's just
sucks, but like honestly though, like right before Arnold walks up and shoots John,
yeah.
like I have never gotten a bigger rush. Like holy shit, like in a movie theater, like with the intro with Sarah Connor, the Terminator's walking the beach, shooting at stuff, and then you see young John and Sarah. I literally said out loud, "This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life." And then and then just immediately walks up and shoots them. I'm just like I've never been more like crushed by something that happened in a movie, and like I was
Yeah.
just so confused, like what the fuck, you know? And so it's like
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, like okay, so I going back to the video though, like I wish I would have thought like put more thought into the video, and I wish I would have like known how well that it would have done. Like because that video blew up. Like
I think it's close to 100,000.
it
It's
is
like right there. Yeah.
91,000 and
There
like
you go. Yeah.
and I wish I would have like understood like how well it would have done, because like everyone clicked on it for that one reason. They wanted to know, like they wanted to hear him talk about it first of all, and two, they
Right.
wanted to hear his thoughts about
Right.
him
Mhm.
getting shot, at the beginning of the movie, and so
Mhm.
I wished I would have understood like how well that would have done, and so like I do wish I would have done a better job with it. Like I
Well, that
obviously like I didn't even ask the question right. Like I was literally stuttering, and I had to cut a lot of it. I was like, "Oh, I'm Dark Fate," until he finally cut me off, and he's like, "They smoked my." He's like, "Okay, yeah, I know where this guy's getting at," but
Oh
yeah,
man.
he was really cool and really sweet. But like,
Nice, nice. Well, that's
I'm
what
still
happens.
proud of that video though, even
Yeah.
though like
But
kind of
that's what happens on YouTube sometimes. You could spend
Mhm.
5 hours editing something and you'll get like 100 views and you do like a 15-second video and it'll do well. That's how
Yeah,
it works sometimes. You never know, right?
exactly.
Where
And
was
like,
this at when you ran into Stockman here?
okay, so that was at in 2017. He that was for a screening of his short film he made called Auditorium 6,
Hmm.
and like at that point, before Friedkin, that was really before I like discovered Friedkin and his movies. Like he was the top celebrity who I've always wanted to meet. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
And like he was like it was him and John that got me, him and Johnny Flick that
Yeah.
got me into like movies and collecting movies and stuff like that. And so like it's John and Chris, were hands down my favorite YouTubers of all time, and still are really.
Nice.
And like he was doing a
Was he doing like
signing.
a book tour or something like that?
No, okay, no,
Oh,
it was
okay.
a screening for his movie Auditorium 6, and so I went with my friend Josh, and then we bought tickets for it, and then we also met one of our other internet friends there. His name was Nick Gibbs. He's a good guy, and yeah, it was just this crazy night. We met Chris Stuckman, and then we did vlogs there. I did a vlog, and then my friend Josh did a vlog.
Yeah.
I think, or actually, no, I don't think our friend Nick did one, but yeah, like it was crazy. And then I met Matthew Brando, Chris Stuckman's buddy that he's like done a lot of reviews and videos with before, and then like from that, Matthew and I actually became friends, and so like
Oh,
and so that
nice.
was really sweet and awesome. And then yeah, I can't think of too much more to say. Like
That's
it was
pretty cool.
awesome,
And then you ended up meeting both of these guys.
yes, exactly, and like
That's
he was
pretty
really,
awesome.
yeah, and like but like we back to the audience. Blah, blah, blah. I just thought of something to talk about with the Auditorium 6 thing. Like Josh and I like recorded the Q&A like without asking him, and so like it's
Yeah.
like we weren't really thinking, and like I wasn't really thinking about like how inconsiderate it was. We were just filming the Q&A, and like he saw us doing it, and then so like he mentioned it in his Patreon podcast about. He said like, yeah, I saw they were filming it, and then he's like, oh, we're kind of spoiling the whole movie right now. I really hope they don't post that to YouTube. And like, which really like we wouldn't have like posted any spoilery things, you know, on it. Like I was gonna like cut through it, but then he said like, yeah, I don't want you guys posting that. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fine. But then we ended up sending him the footage. And like I don't know like I mean Chris still has it. He hasn't done anything with it yet, but
Yeah.
and so you know like then he hit us up on Twitter and like we sent it to him. So I don't know, that's interesting.
Interesting.
But like with the then Chris had another you know well like this one was at an actual film festival. That first one was at a movie theater, which is really cool. And you know, you see the Lego Ninjago movie cardboard thing
I
behind
see
us.
that, yeah.
And then the second time was at an actual film festival for a bunch of different short films. And John was there, and then John hit me up, or I think I hit him up about something because
Is he still buff? Is he
yes,
still like
dude, he's
working out
buffer
like
than
crazy?
hell. Yes, and That's so funny that I challenged him to an arm wrestle, an arm wrestling match. I
How long did
almost
you
got
last?
his
How
ass.
long did you last?
Um,
You
I
gave
lasted
him
like
some
30.
trouble?
I lasted like 30 seconds. It
All
was
right.
it was like a 1 minute long take of us just doing it like in that
Yeah.
video. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Like oh yeah, so like it was at a film festival. Oh yeah, okay. No, sorry. John like hit me up and then he said that like, hey, I'm going to, you know, Chris is having you know, his movie shown at this film festival, you know, and like I thought, shit, like this is gonna be the only opportunity I'm gonna get to like hang out with these guys and like make a video with them.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, at the same time in the same place. I thought I gotta get my ass over there. And so like I went to Ohio, and it was just this fantastic weekend. You know, that night I got to, you know, like make that video with, you know, John and Chris, and then like
Yeah.
John did a video. I was in his vlog, and then you know like watch his movie, and
Pretty
then,
awesome.
like it was fantastic. Like I'm very proud of that video of mine. I'm really glad you know how well it did, and you know I'm really a lot of the edits I did, and you know I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that one. Like,
Nice.
and you know, like after it was over, Chris gave me a ride back to where I was staying, and then like,
Oh,
and, like,
look at that.
and, like I was just talking to him about stuff on, you know, about like movies and stuff on the way there. And,
Yeah, yeah.
and the next day, I hung out with Matthew Brando. I did a video with him where we went to Shawshank Prison and did a bunch of other stuff. That was incredible.
Nice, nice. You know, one of the videos I seen of yours I really enjoyed was this one.
Oh, dude, thank you.
Really enjoyed it. And I just really liked the editing and everything about it, and it was just like I was like intrigued. I was like invested. There you go. That's
Dude,
the better word.
That means a lot that you say that, because I tried so hard with that video, and
No,
like,
it was good. I was and I was kind of thinking, I was like, this was so well done, and I was kind of like, is the homie Alex gonna start doing short films or movies? You know, this made me think about it, right? And now, you know, the word has gone out on the street that Mr. Leyba's, you know, putting something together for a future movie coming out. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get you here. Now, before we segue to that, in terms of you being the filmmaker, look at you right there in the pose, Alex the filmmaker.
I really like that shot.
Yeah. Do you think? Well, not do you think. I was going to ask you. Was Chris Stuckman's most recent video that came out a couple of videos ago about him transitioning to mostly focusing on filmmaking and not reviewing movies? He will still talk about movies, but he won't rate or review them anymore.
Yeah.
Did that have anything to influence you? Like, well, maybe I should start just mostly just focus on the filmmaking part, or you always wanted to do something like that?
Well, I mean, his video came out after I had started, after I, like got the idea and started like
Oh,
chugging
okay.
away with it, because like, and so no, but like it did make me think more about like my position with it and stuff like that. Like it did make me think about it, like in terms of like after I saw his videos and stuff.
Do you think did he get any bad feedback from that?
I don't know. I don't
I
think
can see
so.
some people going, "Oh, so now you're not doing what made you famous. Now
Yeah,
you're what are you saying?
exactly.
You're better than all of us, Chris." I could see people saying that and doing that. I don't know if you saw anybody do that, but you know how people are.
Yeah, I think.
But
I
I could
mean,
see that.
exactly. I mean, like that's exactly like. I mean, let's like, in a sense. I'm not exactly like that's in a sense like what happened to me. Like I spent so long doing these like Blu-ray update videos and like
Pickups and
yeah
Blu-ray
yeah
hunting and stuff. Yeah,
yeah exactly. Until it got to the point like I spent years wanting to be a film critic, and like really being passionate about the film criticism aspect of
mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. And like like obviously I still really like talking about movies and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
it's in terms of content creating, like the whole thing about like the channel now. Well, I mean, like not really now. I kind of went back to it, but like I became more interested in the filmmaking, rather than film criticism. Yes, like that. Like what I tried to pull off with that video. I tried to make you like interested in what's going on throughout that whole thing and make it like an independent, little 38-minute long
it
movie.
was good.
And like it means a lot that you like that one.
Yeah, throw it
It's,
out there. Samurai approves.
which I
That's
do.
right.
Like the phone, like when I'm leaving the message on his phone, like yeah, I do think that could have been trimmed down. I could have trimmed that down a little bit. I feel like that
Right.
went on a little too long, but
Yeah,
but
but you're
um
experimenting. It's fun. You
but
know.
like I just kind of like I mean like it's still movies, but I kind of switched my passion, with like I kind of like um with like I mean I already said this, but like about how like I just want to like
Yeah, focus
I
on
want to make
mostly.
movies,
Yeah,
instead of talking about them.
filmmaking.
Like that's exactly what Stuckman's
Hmm.
doing, and like that's exactly what he said.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like after all these years, it got to the point to where like he did that. Like after at a certain point, like I think it was like in 2017 or something like that. He kind of it's when you watch his videos after a certain point, like it's like you can see that it's like starting to fizzle out with him. Like the passion's like leaving his
It's kind of
system,
dying a little bit.
and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he just continued doing it because he feels like he has to do it because he's Chris Stuckman.
Right.
And like uh like I saw that like if you watch like a review of his from 2019, I mean like he's still positive,
Right.
in it. But like, if you watch a video from like 2014 or 15 or before that, and now it's like night and day.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was so much more passionate and full of energy.
Energetic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Well, the thing is that he's in a position where he can make these decisions. Like him
yeah,
switching up his format will not hurt his channel at all.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, he lost
A
50,000
100,000 viewers.
subscribers. Oh no.
Oh shit. Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
He's at the position where he's like he could just like Chris. The video is Chris Stuckman showing up. I'm drinking a milkshake. That'll get like 100,000 views. That's it. He's just sitting there drinking a
exactly,
milkshake.
exactly. Yeah, but I feel like he has lost some viewers because of it. I mean, like some, not a lot.
It's
But like with me,
understandable.
like when I did a video to where I said like the videos are gonna be vlogs with my friends. If we go out and to a movie store and talk about movies, we do. If we don't, we don't.
Right.
Like a lot of my subscribers did not like that, and so like they just said like, oh, well, I won't be watching your channel anymore. But you've inspired me to collect physical media and stuff like that. It's like that
Yeah.
was the aspect of it that they
Right.
loved the most.
Well, they don't have to
Which
look.
I mean, which I
That's
understand,
fine. Yeah.
but
Hmm.
But I don't
No,
know.
I get it. It makes sense. But
I get it too.
is this the cover of the movie right here?
No, that was actually the first image I took with my okay. So I got the Lumix GH5, and I
The
got this,
serious shot, the
and I
side
got
profile.
and I got this cinema lens, and that was that was me just testing out the camera.
Yeah, you
Like
know what this
I,
is? This is the Alex Leyba wears.
you know,
Gucci. Alex Leyba. Old Spice commercial or something, man. That's what that is.
you know, my friend Paul Flores did an edit of that to where it's like it's me doing that in that photo, but it's me holding up a hot dog, like in front of like an army from like medieval times or something.
Right.
It's pretty funny.
Well, let's take a look at some shots of the movie here. And I know you can't go into too much detail because of spoilers,
Okay, so
but I'll let you mention what you want to mention. But we'll go
okay,
ahead and click
but
on some of
first I want to
these.
say something about the movie.
Sure, sure, yeah.
My so like before we go any further about talking about this movie,
Uh huh.
like I made a post on Facebook, and like everybody, like a lot of people seem to think like it's like a legitimate like film, like with like a budget, like being distributed and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I mean, like the way I'm talking about it, like yeah, like it seems like that's the case. Like, oh wow, he's making big moves. But like my cousin Mason, who has been in my videos before. You guys saw a
Mm-hmm.
video or a photo of him earlier, and he's the most of the movie is just me and him. And like he told me one day, he's like, Alex. I'm like, what? He goes, you're gonna have to tell everyone that it's just a long Alex Leyba video. I'm like, it's not, dude. It's not. He's like, okay, but like, so basically, like it's still a movie, but a lot of it is still with my like, vlogging style. But at the same time, though, there also is a lot of like cinematic aspects to it that are
Okay.
different, and aren't like my original style of doing videos.
Right.
And
Right.
so
Right.
it's like half my original style, half something new,
Yeah.
like more cinematic, and
Yeah. And
like
kind of enhanced. Yeah.
the whole thing will have a much more cinematic approach. But I'm still me, and there is a plot to it and a story, like throughout the whole thing. Like it's all it's not all just a bunch of random stupid bullshit like usual. Like there is a plot and a reasoning for why like what we're doing and stuff like that for the most part. And
Okay.
ending and resolution, and like there is a moral to it. You
All
know,
right.
a
All
couple
right.
morals. Like I mean like I'll have to wait till I get into the editing room, but
Right.
I'm not sure if it'll be like very like ridiculously apparent or not, like what they are. But like that's pretty much what it is. I just kind of wanted to say that before we went like any further. So like
Yeah.
don't like go into it taking it like
No.
abundantly seriously with like, oh, I'm
well.
watch this
Well.
movie,
Well. Here we go.
But
Indie filmmaking and micro budget filmmaking is still filmmaking.
yeah.
It's still film. It's still a film, despite his budget.
Well,
That's
thank
all that matters. But yeah, man, you got to get your feet dirty somehow, right? You got to get in there and start grinding and start
you.
exploring and experimenting, right? And then after this, who knows what your next project's going to be, right? But you got to start somewhere. That's all that matters, right? So you got
Exactly. Yeah.
passion behind it. So, I'm assuming the end of this movie, you will have something similar to the Serbian film's ending, right?
Kind of. Yeah, well,
Shot for shot, right? All right, let's take a look
you
at this
got
first
me.
one.
I ripped it. I ripped the
All
ending.
right, here we go. What's going on here without spoiling it? Oh,
That is
this.
that's the intro of the movie. Okay,
Okay.
maybe
Now
it's not gonna be.
is this like a mystery? Is this like a whodunit? What's the genre here? Or is this a mixture?
This is the setup for the movie, like the thing that this is the springboard, like the scene that like springboards the whole plot into motion.
Okay.
And yeah, like there was a shot of Mason recording him because like like the whole thing is that Mason lives with Uncle John, and like that's the thing. Like throughout my videos, they live together in Texas, and like there's security cameras, and then Mason's recording an angle with his phone, and it cuts back and forth.
Gotcha.
You know, because he realizes that something serious is going on, so he's like recording it.
Yeah.
Like to I don't know to like
Yeah.
show me because we're both really into doing videos, and so like he has his own YouTube channel, so we both kind of have that like, oh, gotta film everything, kind of
Yeah.
thing about us, so it
Yeah.
makes sense. And so
All
that's
right.
what
So something's going down. The
yeah,
discussion is begun.
some serious shit's about to happen.
Some serious shit is about to happen. All right.
Yeah, some pretty like holy shit.
All right. What about this?
That involves the most hated Leyba character, or I shouldn't say that. That involves the most hated person on my videos
Okay.
of all time.
So I'm getting a mystery vibe here. This is what I'm getting. Is this horror mystery, or you don't want to tell us? You want us to wait and watch it?
It's obviously that involves Dirty Dale, but he's this guy on my videos that nobody likes. Everyone hates him. But I did something with him that kind of like changed it up, and like basically he's like that's his like transition scene. Like it like he like I'm trying to like talk around us.
I know.
But like basically I tried to like turn him from the most hated person on all my videos to the most liked, and like
Okay.
you'll see what I mean like when you watch it. But like it's I hope like people will be like really like interested and like compelled with him.
That's hard to do. It's hard to do, especially when you hate a character so much.
Yeah, exactly. And like
try to transition it.
But like because like he literally turns into a completely different person. And like I could say that because we it's kind of like people kind of know what's going on sort of, because I did videos with Cinecreep and then Alex Thomas, this other YouTuber, and that was as we were making the movie, and then he's there. So it's like for people who know my videos, it's kind of like, okay, I see what's going on here,
Okay.
And so it's
Let's keep the interest going here.
Mm-hmm. And like that's not really in black and white. I just made that black and white because I thought it looked cool on the Instagram. But
put like a filter over it.
Shit, I might make that part in black and white. I think that looks. I don't know. I think that wouldn't make sense because the rest of it would be in color. But I don't know.
What about the whole movie being in black and white?
No, I can't.
It's too much.
It's too much. I wouldn't do that. Well,
so without spoiling it, is somebody about to get jacked right now? Okay.
You'll have to wait. It's
all right.
Ah, shit. Okay, but yeah,
there's
like
a photo here. We have a photo of a character. What's going on?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because like these shots kind of look like shit. Like so like that's a photo of him looking at our Uncle John, like the guy, like that we did videos with and stuff like that all over his channel, and then like guy who he lives with, and like it's him in a park looking at the photo. And so like I shot all the like the thing you just saw like on the street, and then this, and then I think one more. Like all these were shot with my cinema lens, and then like I looked at it and I thought, oh man, like all the footage is ruined. Like it looks so grainy and it looks like shit. But then like I got into the editing room, which and then like I started like tweaking the color and stuff like that, which like the graininess like went away like as I started color grading it. So it's like meant to. Like that's meant to be there for, like, I think you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah.
Like all the shittiness went away. Like when I started to do some like legit color grading to it.
Nice.
So I thought, okay, thank God, it's supposed to look that way. Like not color grading.
Just enhanced it a little bit.
Yeah,
it came out right. All right.
Yeah, I never would have thought that. And yeah, like that's towards the middle of the movie.
Of the movie, okay.
Where we're having a conversation. I thought, thought the shot
Are you
looked.
about to jack somebody up? Somebody owes you money?
No, I just um, it's basically us like something just happened, and we're trying to figure out like what to do next.
Okay. So this is sounding like a mystery. I won't say anything, but yeah, I'm kind of
It's
getting
not
that
like
a whodunit. Maybe?
no. It's not a whodunit.
Okay, okay.
But
This last shot right here, is this the Quentin Tarantino shot?
yeah, it's funny because like they came up with the idea for that shot.
Oh,
And something happens that like a portion of the movie is leading up to something that ends up happening, and then this is like right after that happens. And so like
nice.
I really like that shot, and so like that shot was their idea. I'm like, dude, that's great. And so then like
This is like back of the DVD or Blu-ray like photos that are in there, like you have them around there.
Yeah. And like that was
it's one of those shots.
Yeah. Like that was like the first still I put up about it. Like about the first like photo from the actual thing. So
yeah, Hector here says that's a nice shot, very Tarantino like.
I didn't even think of it. It's so weird. Like you just brought that up. That's the first time I thought of that shot that way. I don't know how.
Fluffy Gamer says as long as it's better than Dustin Ferguson.
That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure your movie, if it's anything in terms of the quality that this was, but better, I'm sure we're all in for a good watch. Like I'm sure your fans are gonna like it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Having fun.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
It's like that video that you just mentioned, Dalton Euler, the conclusion. Like that was really hard for me to pull off because a lot of people hate Dalton. Like Bronson, the guy from that shot, like a lot of people watching my channel know this, but he actually hates Dalton. But then like he watched that video and he like, even though he actually doesn't like him, like he still like watched it and like really liked it.
He liked the video, yeah. Well, it was really good, man. It was really good.
That's all. Yeah.
I think you got a little talent, my friend.
That means the world to me.
It's the beginning of it.
So I don't think so, but
great artists always say that. My wife. She draws, she paints, and she'll show it to me, and it looks really good. And she'll be like, "I hate it. It looks like shit." She'll throw it away. And I'm like, what are you doing? But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Congratulations on your first step in taking the adventure into filmmaking, my friend. And like I said, this is the beginning. So who knows where it'll take you with upcoming projects and ideas, right? Mm-hmm. So, Samurai's got your back. And I know, wow, we almost went to 2 hours here. I didn't know we were going to talk that long. That happens when you're having a good time, man.
This is fun, dude. Like, this legit flew by.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. But yeah, hey, make this your second home, my friend. Come back anytime. All right, you want to talk movies all that?
Man, I'd love to.
Yeah, Movie Dojo Army. If you have not done it yet, make sure you go over to Alex Leyba. Become part of the Leyba Army. That's right. We're combining armies today. That's right. And if Fluffy's still watching, subscribe to Fluffy Gamer. That's right. He'd be catching them. He'd be catching people that book off slipping. And of course, Wet Movie One. Shout out. And Cinestalker. Everybody, it's all love here at the Movie Dojo Army. Oh, we got a new member here. AJ Menson, new member. That's right. Mason, there you go. New member. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for becoming a member and now becoming a certified badass. Oh, yeah, that's how we roll here. Joe, thanks for watching. Thank you, all of you, for watching, hanging out with us, talking movies, which is what we love to do here. That's right. And everybody go out and buy Serbian film and watch it with your family. No, just kidding. I'm kidding.
Be sure to watch it.
Say one more time. A family.
Hold on.
Okay.
Damn. This light's
there you
annoying.
go. I'm gonna blow.
That's always been an annoying thing with me.
Let me blow it up.
Like
there you go. Say it.
The glare on movies, or there's always a glare on something in this room. Family picture.
Brilliant. Love it. this was a lot of fun. And
Yes,
we'll see you
yes.
guys next time. Don't forget this Thursday versus episode, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Bloodsport versus Kickboxer. Join us for the Van Damage. We're gonna have fun. And next week's versus episode is gonna be even more interesting. So it's gonna be fun. Alex, don't go anywhere. Thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, become a channel members. You rock. See you guys again in the future. Take care. Keep watching movies.
Hell yeah.